In the previous video, you have seen how to write a program that prints a single message to the user, and that message said, "Hello world." You can use Python to print not a single message, but you can print multiple messages using multiple print statements using the print function. So let's see how we can do that. So I'll start from the hello world program, and what I will do, I will create a new file. So go to file and then new file, and let me just save this file before proceeding. So I will save this file as hello2. And let me just copy paste this code, and I'll put it right here. So this is hello world. So this prints the hello world message and more. So let's say now I want to print a second message along with the hello world. So I want another line of output. Or what you can do is you can just use the print function again, and you can just give it the message that you want to print. So let's say I want to print the message "Welcome to Python programming." So once I've done that, we can run the program now. And so now, as you can see, we're having two messages. One is the hello world and the other one is "Welcome to Python." So let's say I wanted to print an empty line between the two messages, hello world and "Welcome to Python." One of the things that you might be inclined to do is to just put an empty line between the two print functions. So let's do that. And let's say that we run this code again. And let's see the output. Now, if you look at the output, it's still exactly the same. Despite the fact that I have an empty line between the two print functions, I'm not getting that empty line in the output. This is because Python basically ignores empty lines. So if you have an empty line, the interpreter just skips over these two lines. And what you actually have is only two lines of code: the first print statement and the second print statement. And each one of them, it just prints a single line, and you're looking at these lines in the screen. If you want to actually print an empty line in the statement, you have to use the print function. The question is, how do you use it? Well, you simply print a line without any content. And for that, all what you do is you call the print function, and you just open and close a parenthesis. This is a print function that does not take any arguments. So in a sense, it's just outputs an empty thing, or it just doesn't output anything to that line. And if you run this thing, what you will see now, you'll see that there is now an empty line between hello world and "Welcome to Python." So even if you want to print empty lines in the output, you have to instruct Python to do that for you. And the way to print an empty line using Python is to use a print function without any arguments, as we have seen here.